How's it hanging? Web Studios here, back with another video today, and this one is more different than normal, as you guys are probably used to Spider-Man or superhero videos, but today we have a Star Wars video. I think this is the second one on our channel ever, and I'm super excited to show you guys because you guys probably think of us as just the Spider-Man or just the superhero guys, but we like a lot of things. Like, we're massive horror fans, and we have horror videos on the channel. We have two, unless you don't count Squid Game horror. It's up in there, and those videos never do as well, and we're really trying to push as much content as we can to really help bring in as many people to the channel as possible and show that it's not just Spider-Man that we care about. It's other things too. However, we do also care about Spider-Man. He's still going to be the main thing on our channel. With all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's finally jump into this unboxing. So I really gotta say that the art on the box is just fantastic. It really just does a great way of showing how much the designers of this paid attention, and the detail is just astonishing. The measurements being written in Aurebesh, which is a language in the Star Wars universe, it just blows my mind how much detail they were able to pack into this thing. It's very luxurious. The box is all black, and it's super nice looking. The orange just blending in with the black, it looks fantastic, contrasted with a white helmet. I really cannot speak highly enough of this box. As far as what's in the box, you just have an instruction manual and some components of the helmet. You have unboxing stuff. You guys know the drill. And the helmet is covered in a plastic bag, which I really appreciate, because having this helmet scratched would be absolutely devastating, as the helmet is really just a fantastic looking product. And having it all damaged, I would never be able to forgive GameStop. The helmet itself is truly astonishing to look at. I don't know if I have anything else in my collection that I could just stare at for hours on end. Granted, a lot of you guys might say that the white is a little bit too white, and it's a little bit more Stormtrooper adjacent than the more creamy Clone Trooper white. However, I really like this, as I think that it makes the fresh, brand new, completely unpainted Clone Trooper helmet look fantastic. I just think that it looks brand new, straight off the shelves from Camino, and I think that it was a great design choice. I do think that the helmets that have paint on them, like the 501st or 332nd, I think that they should have a creamier white to match the movies and the show more closely, just so it looks a little bit more accurate. However, this one I think is the exception, just due to how pristine it's made to look. Speaking of no paint, I actually don't think that this helmet has any paint on that. You heard me right. I'm pretty sure it's only just molded parts, which is incredibly impressive, as that means that if you drop the helmet, no paint will chip and it'll look absolutely fantastic no matter what. That means battle damaging this could be really easy, because if you know how to take apart the helmet, which I don't, but if you do, you could paint several parts individually, making them just as detailed as you like them to be. That is another thing I really like about this helmet. It's so easy to modify, and if you were doing a Clone Trooper cosplay or making your own costume, I really do think that this helmet is a good starting point, as it just gives you a nice basis to go off of. As many positives as there is unfortunately a few negatives with the helmet, and that is that the voice changer is mid at best. It honestly doesn't sound great and kind of sounds like you're just echoing. Here's what it sounds like now. Also, check out our Discord, Patreon, and Instagram in the description below. It'd really help out the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, as you can tell, it doesn't sound fantastic. However, I don't think that it sounds bad. It's just not super accurate to the movie, and I'm not even going to try to do a Temuera Morrison impression there.
Yes, my lord.
So, a few super hardcore fans will be thinking about some of the inaccuracies of the helmet, and I understand why people are more critical of the helmet, as it makes sense. You are paying $130, which granted I don't think is much considering what you're getting and how just massive the helmet is in size. That is one of the issues, actually. I do think that the helmet is a little bit oversized. It's possible it's too wide or too elongated. However, I have a feeling that 5'7" Temuera Morrison could not look ridiculous in this helmet. I think that it's an acceptable sacrifice, just because a lot of people aren't going to be wearing this 24/7. In fact, I'd argue most people aren't going to be wearing this 24/7, so you probably just want it as a display piece, like me. So if you guys are wondering what I'm going to be doing with the helmet, I did get this display stand off of Amazon. It was only like $12, maybe $13. I did get it used. However, I think new still, it's even like 15, 16 bucks. Link will be in the description. I think it's super nice. It really does a good job of propping the helmet up exactly how I'd want it to. Honestly, the helmet doesn't really need it, as it makes such a good presence of its own, and it's so large that you don't entirely need the helmet. However, honestly, I think it's worth it. And maybe for the rest of the Halloween season, I'll use Michael Myers on it, or I'll just keep the helmet. Let me know if you guys want either of those in the comments below. My final thoughts on the helmet are extremely positive. A lot of you guys are wondering why I probably didn't go with the more painted versions like the 501st or 332nd. That is because I just really like the plain white Clone Trooper. I may get the Captain Rex Phase 2 helmet that comes out soon, and I really do like Captain Rex, and besides Commander Fox, he's probably my favorite Clone Trooper. A lot of you guys are going to give me flack for liking Commander Fox, however, I just think that he looks super cool, and he just does what he's told to do.
Stand down, soldier. Stand down. Get on your knees. No, stay back. Don't do it, soldier. Get away from me. No.
I think that this helmet is definitely a 9.5 out of 10. The oversized, small inaccuracies, and the voice changer being the only things that I don't 100% love. However, they aren't really takeaways as the helmet, as just not additions to the helmet, if that makes any sense. My point system is weird, guys. You gotta bear with me. Alright guys, remember you can pick this up at your local GameStop, and super cheap, like 130. I think I got it for 120 because I have a GameStop membership, and because I was there during deal season. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility, and may the Force be with you.